So it's time for another talk with Patrik Antonius, and he's on his balcony. Patrik, it looks good. How are you?
Can't be any better than this.
The weather is nice, it seems, right?
It's a nice day in Monaco. Every day has been nice lately here.
Okay. I know sometimes during the springtime it's a bit foggy and the sun doesn't come out so much. Is that getting better in May?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. It's weird that every year when we have the poker here, it's kind of bad weather
Yeah,
those days. Every year it's like the poker players bring the
yeah,
bad vibes, you know.
yeah,
Bad
yeah. It sounds like it. Have you been? How's your training been like? Are you working out? How's your body?
The body is good. The training's been good. I'm really I'm getting on my top fit.
Yeah.
Basically, I've had a very good training period, and I just have this one issue which is holding me back, and I've been diagnosed for the bad hip. I have kind of an arthritis on the other hip.
Uh-huh.
For a young man like this, it's very unusual, but it happens, and I got a shot to the hip also. So this is the only thing that it's kind of it's been stopping me from playing tennis recently and so on. But
Yeah, yeah. I know last time we talked about the little bet with Brandon, right? This summer. Is it still on?
it's on. It's on. I mean, we have gentleman rules that if he's hurt, he just twisted his ankle or something. He was icing it, and you know, if it happens that we have injuries that cannot play, then we're just gonna postpone it, and hopefully I can play. I mean, and next week I'll get an injection to the other hip probably because it's not the best either.
Okay, okay. Do you know when you're going over to Vegas? Because it's going to be played in Vegas, right?
Yes, Vegas on the 7th of June we're supposed to play,
Yeah.
and I still don't know. I don't know exactly when I'm going there.
Hmm. I know every year.
Flying.
Yeah, I know every year that it's
Yep.
like it's
Go
like
ahead.
a balance between good cash games and some of the tournaments you really want to play during World Series. Do you know now what your schedule looks like, or haven't you decided yet?
Yeah, I'll just play the cash games. Those are for me.
Yeah,
I'm a stakes cash game player.
yeah,
In general, that's for me.
yeah. Would you play? Would you play main event if you are still there?
We'll see.
We'll
I
see.
haven't played it now for 4 years, I think.
Yeah, no, no. I know.
Uh,
I've talked to some other big players, and for example, Mikael Thuritz. I met him when I was in Monaco, and he said he might play the 50K Players Championship. Isn't that a tournament you would like?
it's okay, tournament. It's okay. I just don't. You know, I go up and down with this. Tournaments are nice to play, but they also take a lot of time and so on. And I'm just in a different kind of mindset right now. I'm focusing for the cash games, and I kind of want to keep it like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there? I know also that a lot of people, even if they are really good in poker, they still look around to try to improve their game. Is there a way you improve your game? How do you get better? Is it just by playing?
Of course, I mean everybody's games they go up and down. Sometimes you get worse because of certain things, and you can create bad habits in your game, and you know some people when they hit bad streaks, you know, long periods of bad results, it can hurt their confidence, or it can happen the other way around that they run good for a long time and they're playing just like too recklessly, not really. They're not really that hungry. Everything's been coming too easy for them. So
Yeah.
everybody's always should kind of do a reality check on their game
Yeah.
and kind of be prepared for everything.
Yeah. It's also important to be able to have stamina to I know one player once said to me that the most important thing is not to quit when you are going strongly. Do you agree with that?
And the most important thing,
I mean, one of the most important things when you play a cash game is that you are able to continue when you are doing really well. You know what I mean? Don't
I
stop
don't
when
know.
you're doing well.
I mean, it's probably a good advice. Everybody's different, so you gotta figure it out what's the best for you.
Yeah,
You know, everybody has a little bit different game, different things work for them.
yeah.
It's not so simple as we
No,
know. You
no.
need to kind of master a lot of things, a lot of skills.
Yeah, I also know that you've been going back and forth between playing the mixed games and then maybe the big bet games like PLO and maybe other games like that. What is your preferred game right now? What do you think you're going to play mostly during
Uh,
in Vegas?
my preferred game is always No Limit Hold'em live as a ring game. That's where I think I'm the best.
Yeah,
But also, this game is not the most enjoyable game. I feel like it becomes sometimes you have to play tough, and you kind of have to be in a very good, mindset. And for example, if you take Parliament, it's also a big bet game, which is my second favorite game. But in this game, you can kind of relax, and kind of the hands play kind of themselves pre-flop. That you don't need to think too much, and you don't need to give. You don't need to focus for other players. They're if they feel strong or weak and how they play. It comes like later of the hands comes the big decisions on the flop, turn, river that you kind of feel out your opponents. And No Limit Hold'em, you kind of have to always pay attention. So it kind of takes more energy, and it can be some people find the Limit Omaha so comfortable to play in the play. But No Limit Hold'em, I kind of like those moments when there's really big decisions on a turn, river.
yeah,
Kind of really have to read your opponents and make good decisions with how much you're betting
yeah.
and so on. And the big bet games are my favorites, and definitely live poker. Limit games I also enjoy. I find it very enjoyable. The most enjoyable thing I found is it's like a 8 to 10 games mix. So it always changes. So it's more addicting when you don't really get bored, because game changes. It's like a new beginning again.
Yeah.
And also there's always then. It's interesting because there's a mix of players always, like whatever. We have 5 to 8 players probably on the table, and everybody has their strength games and weaknesses, and you kind of adjust based on players. You only play one game, then you just know how everybody is in this one game, and so now you have to kind of change your little bit things and so on. So it depends what you're looking for, the result-wise or what is the most enjoyable thing.
Yeah, I also think that some of the players that are playing recreationally with a lot of money, sometimes they are playing poker to have fun, and maybe that's where you want to play as well. You know what I mean? So it's important to have some players that are not so used to it.
Now you broke up, but just a little bit in the beginning of the question.
Yeah, it's like. I've seen during the mixed games there are sometimes players who come in that are not professional players, but they come into the mixed games because they enjoy them. You know what I mean? And maybe that's important to have in a game, someone who isn't professional too.
I mean, there's always let's just say it's kind of rare nowadays that there would be just only the 6 best players playing with each other, and there's always some kind of players. We all think that we have the advantage of the game, and we play to enjoy. And sometimes exactly people like this join that they're not really very good at any of the games, and they enjoy playing. And sometimes many times they walk with the win. They come a couple hours, and they have many times good luck with good cards.
Yeah. Anyone can win, of course. In this month, we have. I mentioned Mikael Thuritz before, and I asked him of who are the best players and so on. What is your opinion on Mikael? Do you know a lot about him?
Yes, I mean, I played with Michael for 10 years already, I think. At least 10 years we played kind of the same games. He went in some point more to Nolan and Hold'em, and when I was playing other games, and now he's playing every game.
Yeah. Where do you rank him?
Also, I've been for a long time. He's been playing. I rank him on the top players.
Yeah. That's good.
Definitely yes. I mean, if you really want to have my opinion of him, he made a big step about something about 3-4 years ago, I think. 3 to 5 years ago, he stepped up with his game, from the high level to really high level.
Yeah.
And he's been doing well, I think, in the last season.
Yeah.
I played with him, but I did not know that it's online, his name. I played quite a bit, and then I got the information that it's Mikael Thuritz, and I was like, wow, like he's playing very strong, like very, very strong.
Yeah. His nicknames are not so secret anymore. It's Punting Peddler and Sharen online, and yeah, he's doing quite well for himself over the last. He even played PLO in Monaco, so he tries all the games.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. I like him a lot.
That's very nice. Now, are there any plans? I mean, you're not sure yet when you go over to Las Vegas, but are there any other specific plans in May before you go there?
My schedule is kind of open. I'm taking another apartment in Monaco, and I kind of have to move my stuff before I head to Vegas. And there's a couple of trips I'm gonna do. I'm going to Barcelona for a little training for Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for like 4 days, and so on. I might go to London for a couple of days, and then there's the Grand Prix in Monaco. It's in 10 days from now.
Yeah, do you enjoy that, to see the Formula One?
I mean, there's a lot of people that I know. They come over here, and it's nice to see those people that you don't see otherwise, really. And so I might stay. They've been asking me if I'm gonna be around or not. But it's also, I would like to go to Vegas early and have a good preparation there. Kind of get used to everything.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, last time we talked, I know you were worried about finding a nice apartment in Monaco. Did you find something that you are happy with?
Yeah, I found something. So we'll see. It's not still confirmed that till you finally sign the papers and pay all the fees first.
Okay.
But I have one in my mind.
Okay, sounds very good. It was nice to see you, Patrik, and it seems like you're in a pretty good mood. We'll talk soon again. I hope you feel good prepared for this summer's action.
Yeah, I'm very well prepared for the Vegas, and I'm kind of looking forward to much more than in the previous years.
Yeah, I know you've been a bit skeptical about going to Vegas sometimes, but it seems like you got the love back a little bit for Vegas. Is that right?
Yeah, let's just say I'm kind of hungry to play more now. It goes up and down sometimes with me, and I'm looking to play every day for like 6 weeks straight. That's gonna be nice.
Excellent. Are there any specific rooms that are decided where you're going to play, or is it private games, or do you know?
There's no private games.
No.
At least I won't be playing. But Bobby's room and then also Aria Poker Room has those biggest games. I think. I'm not sure what Rio is going to be hosting. Bellagio has been the place for us. I enjoy personally the most playing there.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it probably there, most likely.
Okay, that's very nice. I mean, for people who walk by that room and they see inside the windows, they see these players. Is it allowed to come in there if you know someone there, or is it closed? Yeah,
they're supposed to have. First of all, they cannot have a closed room. Like there's always the doors open. They are supposed to have the floorman there, protecting the room, like telling people who want to come in that what games are there, what are we playing, if they want to get in, then they need to know someone usually. Like you cannot come to just hang out there or take pictures. And sometimes the foreman comes to us and says, you know, this one person wants to take a picture with you or autograph or something, and we usually always keep them happy.
Yeah, of course. That's nice.
Not too many players. I mean, when we play poker, we play, but there's always time when you fold some hands that if there's some fans that they really want to take a photo with you or so on, say hi.
Yeah, of course. Very good. Okay, we'll post this in the magazine, and we look forward to next talk, and I hope you do well until then, Patrik.
Thanks.
Okay,
See
bye.
you.